Here we go, back at Nelson's Bar. The waters came up a foot since last week. It's supposed to be really windy today, but it's not windy yet, so hopefully I can get down there and catch a few before it gets too bad. That's where the water is coming in, right down here. It's really clear. Look at that, all the wild peas growing. Actually are edible, contrary to popular belief. There's a lot of wood and trees in the water right there. It's tempting to try to get down there, see if there's a crappie or something, but well, it's too steep for my taste. Oh, look at all the birds. A couple of squawk boxes following me. Getting closer. The water is really clear. And you can tell a lot of people have been fishing here. Or somebody has. Fished here for a while. First cast. Let's get it out of the way. From this side I could catch to the tree, but my first cast I hooked a branch. I had to pull it loose. I'm sure whatever it was, I spooked it. But you know what? I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time fishing here because I don't got a lot of time today. So I'm going to move on, especially since I can tell people have been fishing here a lot. Well, let's pick up your garbage, guys. The only problem with this is I can see it's a lot windier around the corner. Substantially windier. Well, I'll give it a few casts here, I guess. This is usually a good spot. Somebody lost their swim trunks. Or skirt, maybe. Not picking that one up. There's a fish. Little one. Nothing special, but first fish, I'll take it. Oh, it's spitting up smelt. All right, buddy, calm down. I'll let you go. Right in the side of the mouth. There you are. First fish of the day. A healthy one, at least. Oh. There you go. Got that one on. Same thing I was using when I caught the crappie last time. It's a 30-second shad hair jig. If you're not familiar with these hair jigs, you know, when you pull them out of the water, they look like crud. I'm not gonna lie. But in the water, they have a lot of really great action. And that's where you're gonna catch the fish, so that's what matters. But you do have to fix the hair here and there, because the fish mess it up, but there you go. I'll give it a couple more casts and I'm gonna move on. Not looking to catch a bunch of little ones. There's a specific spot I want to get to, and I don't have a lot of time, like I said. Oh, it's kind of heartbreaking. There's a dead hawk right here. That's sad. I wonder what happened. Should I report that? Yeah, it's sad. It looks like it got caught in somebody's fishing line. It's like a piece of fishing line stuck to one of its wings. Clean your line up. That's why I always clean mine up. I've seen a lot of dead birds. Oh, that's sad. No, I don't know what kind of hawk it was. I don't know what to say about that, guys. Clean up your fishing line. I'm just gonna skip most of this. Nice patch of looping. Doing pretty well considering how little rain it's gotten. I was trying to think maybe somebody marked a fishing spot or something, you know. So I cast out there and ooh, there's a fish. Maybe they did mark a fishing spot. Seems a little better. I'll get off the bottom. It's not like huge or anything, I'm just using pretty light tackle. I need to grease this reel. Whoa. Not go swimming. There we go, that's a nice one. Side of the mouth again. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, man. There we go. Hair is stuck in its teeth. I'll take it, that's a nice one. 13 and a half, maybe? There you go. Off it goes. I think maybe somebody was marking the water level or something. That's how much has gone up. I saw this last year right here. There's tons of little smelt back here, little schools. I don't know what they're doing. Join the warm water, I guess? I don't know. What the heck was that to? Old insulator? Oh, to the cave. Don't go in there. Shh, quiet. Yep. Some wildflowers left. Kind of nice. I'm out of shape. Okay, I just want to make it clear that I do not recommend doing this hike. I do it about once a year, maybe twice. It is a very hard hike. And it's not the safest. And if you're screwed and you get hurt over here, you're pretty much by yourself. You're going to be in trouble. With that said, I used only the state park area and BLM land to get here. Now, I did use a road that comes off of private property. Don't use that road. It goes right through somebody's driveway. They'll be pissed. Okay? So, if you're going to do it, you have to hike up from the lakeside to the BLM and use the BLM to get here. Otherwise, you're trespassing. And like I said, it's not an easy hike. It's not a fun hike. And do not do it during the summer. That disclaimer's over. It is a good spot to fish. Quick history lesson. This used to be the service road that went out here when they built the flumes way back in the day. There was two sets of flumes. One a little higher up is the 1890s flume, and it actually was a wood flume that went all the way around Cape Horn over there. So you can see it's kind of high up, and then it goes around the side over there. The other flume, I believe, is even higher up, and then it goes to Kunkel Reservoir, which is at the top of this reservoir, or top of the hill here, and then it goes up over and then down through the pipes. So this is the old road. You can see it kind of goes here, curves along, goes around over there, and then it crossed somewhere over there and doubled back. On the other side, it's pretty much eroded and gone, but on this side, you can still see it because it's pretty shallow. So if you look back through my video library and you find the video exploring the bottom of Lake Oroville. Oh, wow. What is that? Can opener. This is the area that I actually explored. So I hiked down where I started in this video, and I hiked the riverbed all the way up there to Cape Horn, where it gets narrow in the canyon there. So if you want to look back, that's what the riverbed looks like below all this. Looks like they got the log boom right here, so no boats can fish this. You can only get to it by hiking right now. So there's 2 little creek inlets right here. I'm going to try right here. Then I'm going to hike back over and around. Air mat or a blow-up paddleboard or something? Whoa, that's a whole ankle breaker. This grass is deceptive. Pretty cool spot to stop though. It's like some deer thought the same thing. Alright, I'm gonna get that. Oh, I missed it. The water is ridiculously clear. Like 10 feet of visibility at least. Let's be careful. Should help that I'm facing the sun though. Oh, curious. I know right over here there's a big rock outcropping. Just curious how deep it is. Be a good spot to fish. A kayak or a boat or something. Oh, come on. I know there's a fish right here. A little disappointed though that there's not a bunch of trees in the water yet. If the water was higher, there would be. Did twice. It's out there. Hit it, I missed it, and then it hit it again. Another little one though. It's a problem this time. You catch a lot of fish, just a lot of little males too. I'm gonna go on this side. Healthy though. Whoa, that's water. Inside has more water coming in, so spit up some smelt, it looks like. Got that one out here off the point though. But it ran this way, so I'm guessing there's more of them out there. Competition. Grabbed it and ran. When the water's up, this is a phenomenal spot. You got all the trees, steep gully, rocks. This time of year there's almost always water coming in. I got a bunch of line twists and then it knotted, and now I gotta spool off some lines, so take a little break here I guess. Fun stuff. Okay, that took way longer than it should have, and my loop knot's like twice the size it needs to be. But I think I'm gonna try a baby bass color. If they're schooling up right here, those larger females tend to get a bit aggressive towards the smaller males. So it couldn't hurt to try. The benefit of making these myself is that I got quite a few to experiment with. So I could toss them from the bank and not worry about losing them too much, you know? Still though, they do cost me money. And it does take time to make them. So I usually try to avoid losing them by not fishing the bottom. But when they're spawning, it helps to drag it through their nests. So we'll see what happens here. Right before I got that knot, I hooked a nice one right off the rock here. Came off right next to the bank though, before I got the camera on. Oh, look at this. Here's a boat. Oh, maybe they're gonna squeak through. I would try. Bet you could. Wouldn't do it in a nice bass boat. You could definitely go over it or around it in a kayak. A John boat or something. People ask me how I got here. Might take them a while to even notice me. Oh, look at that. Just lost the bottom of their ugly stick. I'll take it. Just needs a new top. One way to do it. They brought a fucking push pole just to do it. That's what I do. They said they're fishing a tournament and that they were here yesterday pre-fishing. There are a lot of Sunday tournaments, but it's interesting. They said it was so murky yesterday you couldn't see the bottom, and that it's unusually clear today in comparison. That's weird. Must be the wind. Cleared out overnight. I don't know. All the clean water coming in, I guess. Looked like they were throwing underspins. Got a little one right in front of me, and that's it. This is gonna keep really throwing in the live well. I had a chaser, that's it, since the last clip. One little chaser, and it happened to be right where they caught the wound, so I'm wondering if they caught it. Hiked all that way to fish right behind somebody. What are you gonna do? It's the problem with fishing good spots. Other people know about them. They're not being very thorough though, so I'm not worried about it. Missing a paddle boat? There's 3 of them over there. Garbage. Gardener snake. Big one. A lot of little sinkholes around here. Lucky that one wasn't a rattlesnake, I guess. And they're gone. There they go. Guess they decided it wasn't worth it up here. I don't know what tournament rules they're playing by, but I'm guessing that's probably not allowed. To bring a boat up here, get some driftwood. Oh, that is a fish. I was just turning the camera on and talk about this driftwood here. Oh, those guys were right there in the boat. They didn't even come to this inlet. Boneheads. I can hear them leaving. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. It's not that big, but 4-pound test makes it feel big. Maybe add it in some grass to begin with or something. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's all right. I'll get you around this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's close to 2. It's more than 3/4 at least. Chunky. Real chunky. It's a female about to spawn. She's out there on a nest, guaranteed. Let you go, girl. Thank you. Ooh, bad toss. There she goes. Look at my tosses. It's a bit of a smelter or something. That was on the 1/8 baby bass that I tied on. They said those females get aggressive, territorial. They hate the little male bass when they're spawning, so it's a good color this time of year. Also brought some red-eye ones. What is this one? I'll probably tie one of those on. That one was right out here. Well, there's one, there's more. Typically. Turned the camera off and one hammered it. Broke my line though. Decided to go with the bluegill. Need to work on my loop knots. It's way too big. The wind is picking up. It's getting bad. Oh, I only got another. Oh, that was a fish. Ah. I only got another couple hours anyway, so. Dang it. Missed that one. An aggressive male though, you can just feel him. That difference. Just hammer it. Yeah, well, I'm glad I caught fish when I did, because I don't think I'm going to catch anymore. It is ripping now. It's like whitecaps right here. Oh well. I really want this piece of driftwood. It's got an amazing burl underneath. I could barely see it, but I'm tempted to carry that out of here. Nearly waterlogged. I'm not carrying it out, but that is pretty cool. That'd be a good one. Keep soaking, I guess. That's probably why a lot of people don't do this. Worried about rattlesnakes? I'm worried about a lot of stuff. Wind is ridiculous. At this point, I think I'm just being stubborn. I hiked all this way. Catch more than a couple fish over here, so I'll stick it out. Maybe I'll put it on a 1/4 ounce or something. Yeah, there's not really much fishing in this, guys. Knew it was coming. Tried to get out here a little early, but wanted to wait till the gate was open so I didn't have to walk the extra distance. Got a runner. Missed that one on the first bite. Got it on the next cast. Ooh, got off the rocks. Oh, it likes the rocks. If I'll hook that one. I let it run with it too long. Oh, male. Got it in the gills. Sorry, buddy. Oh, well, let's set it down. Right in the, oh, right below the gills. A little male. That was on the bluegill, 1/8. Hit it twice. 2 different casts. It's hard to really feel it in this wind, so I let it run with it. Must have pulled it out of its mouth and into the side of it. Nice guys, look at that. There must be a little group of them. I'll let that one sit with it as long. This one's running the same way. A little bigger. Whoa! The rocks too, huh? Yeah, that's the female that was with it. Late spawning, spots. Tell you, I know it's April, but it's late for this area, trust me. Yeah, that's the female that was with it. Nice one though. You'd think their tails would be a little more beat up. Making beds. Water's pretty cold here though, so maybe I'm just wrong and this isn't late this year. I don't know. This water does warm up a little quicker because it's shallow, but I mean right up there's a lot of water coming in and all of it's cold. So. But we didn't have a lot of snow this year, so it can't be that cold. I just know that normally you'll catch them on beds here late March. It's like the middle of April, so I don't know. Don't take my word for it. About those paddle boats. And is it just me, or is it kind of weird that they all ended up in the same spot? I'm sure they all broke loose from houseboats down there at Lime Saddle, but for all of them to drift way up here and then end up in the exact same spot, it tells you something about wind direction and current. I don't know. It's interesting though, right? Think about it. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. I've always thought that looked like a really great spot over there. It's just so steep, all jagged. There's a lot of inlets, all cut. It's got to be a great spot. I've never really fished it though. Expected? Really, but I mean, I think I could use one of these. I'll let it dry out. Maybe I'll grab it on the way back. This one life vest. Kids. Model 2927. Alright, well, excuse the wind, but like I said earlier in the video, this is where I videoed the exploring the bottom of Lake Oroville, and I started at Nelson's Bar. That's up around the corner, and I hiked the entire creek bed all the way up to here, through here, up to where the water's coming in up there, and it gets super steep. There, right there, there's the buoy, like I pointed out in that video. That's the profile picture that I use. There's a Garmin cover down there. I might need to grab that. Looks like it's a screen to somebody's very nice fish finder. Something in the water over there. Anyways, I'm just gonna hit the bank here really quick because it gets shallow again. If there's any spawning, they're gonna be right up there. I'm just gonna hit it real quick and then I gotta get out of here. My battery's about to die, so hopefully the next time you see it, I'm catching a fish. Oh, what do you know? Ooh, I don't know, a lot of stuff to get caught on right here though. It's just getting bummed out because I looked over and look at this stuff I gotta walk through. Starting to second guess my decision. It's on the bluegill again. Yeah, there sticks. Ooh, that was a run. Right in the top of the mouth. Not sure if that's a male or a female. Chunky. It's probably a little female. I love tossing them like that. It was right out here. Just hammered it. Tunk, tunk, tunk. Just like you like. Just boom, right on top of the mouth. Tink, 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 boom. Oh, well, look at this. I gotta walk through that. Or up and around, I don't know. I'll just give you guys a little pro local tip here since you're still watching. This fork actually has golden shiners in it, and quite a few of them. And the reason why is because up the way, the very next lake is Concal Lake, and they get pretty dang big in there. There's tons of vegetation, and I'm not kidding, they get up to like 1 pound in there. They're huge, and naturally they get flushed down the river or the creek system into this fork. And that, I mean, that creek is only like, I don't know, a mile up the way here, less than that. So that is a really good color to use. I haven't actually made that color for this lake yet. I'm about to. I've made them for myself, but I haven't sold them. But if you just go get like the golden shiner or Kaydence, I'm telling you, you'll kill it up here every time. A local tip for you. What's this buoy doing over here? That must have broke loose. Oh, freaking cockerburls. Oh, they haven't dropped yet either. This is Got a cool driftwood here. Looks like somebody uses my brand. Anchovy, huh? No, they're not fishing for what I'm fishing for. Well, garbage will get out of here at least. One. Have to bring her through all this wood. Alright, calm down. And nope. Not what I'd like to do. Oh, look at that when it spit out. Well, that's a full-size smelt. What the smelts are all doing back here? That one's chunky. That's a big old female. Oh, sweetie, I'm gonna have to toss you. Pan. It looks cracked. It's too bad. Well, there's not a whole lot of point in going any farther. It seems like the farther I go this way, the less bites I'm getting, which probably means the water is colder. So I don't want to waste any more time. I'm just going to fish right here and turn around. There's another gold pan right over here, but I don't think I could reach it. There's something dead right here. I don't know why I always find dead stuff. Stinks. Another deer. That flat out there is probably the best spot for largemouth. If they're spawning still, I think it's a little late, but these darn cockerburls preventing me from getting anywhere close, so I'm just gonna head back. Caught some good fish. Nothing to complain about. If you're missing a paddle bow, this is probably where it's at. At least if you're from Lime Saddle. There's a lot of plastic bottles down there with them. This one probably is the best or easiest one to get the water out of to use, but it's probably the hardest to get out of the cove. I'm tempted to try. This one, I can't even tell if I have a bite or not. How big it is, but it was out there. It's decent. Not huge, it's decent though. I'm gonna try to keep it out of the rocks. Little male. Another little male. Decent though. Maybe that's a female. Belly. That's a female. Just another little female. Big belly though, look at that. Very nice. Inky fish. There she goes. She's not moving fast. I caught that one on a 1/8 Redeye. Hair jig. Catch another one before I go. Had some taps, but it's so windy. Oh, there it is. Must be the male that was with it. Skinny. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, no, time to come in. want you wasting all your energy. Ooh, that one's got a belly full of smelt. Yeah, little guy. Oh yeah, you don't need to waste all that food. I'll throw you back. I got some cold water colors. They feel cold. Maybe they haven't spawned up here yet, I don't know. Oh, this wind, it's hard. That's why I was laughing earlier. Those guys fished right here for a half hour. Didn't try this inlet. Never do that. Fast move. These aren't very big though. I'm sure there's a big one in there. Bigger than the last one. Oh, sailors. Oh, it's got a piece of grass. Must be a lot of smell. They're all spitting up smell right here. That's decent. Whoa, 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 whoa. Remember, I'm using 4-pound test. I can't really just horse them in. Sorry about the wind. Ooh, this one's spawning. It's got some messed up fins. All right, calm down. Oh boy, it's going again, I guess. There's the wind ripping on the line. Open up, there we go. Yeah, that one's spawning. Look at the fins on that thing. Beat up. Sorry to waste all your energy, sweetie. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This one might need the pliers. Oh, nope. Oh, maybe. And it went deeper. Alright, well, I gotta get the pliers for this one. Bleeding a little. But barely. Oh, yeah, it's a bleeder. Sorry, sweetie. I just barely nicked its gill, though. That's good. I decided to retie since I caught a few fish on there. It took me a while since it's so windy, but what I noticed while I was retying is that the wind was changing directions and it kind of was just spinning right here and it's just pushing right into here from like that way and that way. So maybe that's why a bunch of stuff gets stuck right here. Could also mean a lot of bait fish get pushed up into here, so might be why I'm catching them. Oh, I thought I had one. Psyched myself out. Did have one. I turned the camera off. I wanted to see myself set the hook on that one later. Oh well. It's a decent one. Ooh. That's a good flash. Yeah, that's some good head shakes. It's running at the rocks. I mean, it's all right. Really. Ooh, there's a bigger one following it. Ooh, there's a whole school following it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 5 fish following it. They're like, what's happening, buddy? Why are you flipping out? Chasing that piece of tail again, aren't you? Line in the wind makes me cringe. Come on, big fella. No. Just calm down. Calm down. Alright, gotcha. That's a female. That's what's happening. I mean, it might be the same female I caught. I hope not. Bunch of males following her, flipping out. She went a lot quicker. That one's healthier. See if I catch one of those dumb males. Oh man, I definitely definitely had some bites, but the time I got the camera, another one. It's a good spot. Come on. Oh. Right from the rocks. It's not bad. I'm catching any like 2-pounders, but these are good 1 3/4, 1.5 at least. Bunch of 1.7s today, I bet. That one might be a 1.9 too. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 1/4 at the very most. I'm being generous. But I'll take it. Beautiful fish. That was a different one than the one I caught earlier, so there's a lot right here. That was about halfway in. Ooh, yeah. Another one. That one took a few casts. It was way on the other bank. Luckily I got the wind on my back now so I could chuck it all the way over there. It's coming over here nice and easy though. Feels heavy. Oh, get out of those rocks, get out of those rocks. Nice flash. Oh, going for the rocks again. No, 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 no. Alright, got it. Work my way back down here. Oh, whoa, 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 get away from that log. It's not that good. Definitely a keeper, don't get me wrong. I really want to catch like a 2 or 3 pounder. Largemouth or something. Catching all these spots are fun, but... Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, sorry if I sound like I complain. It's still awesome. Look at these. Beautiful fish. Bunch of healthy spots. Get my little perch up here, I like it. Another one. Yes, I am using 4-pound test with the 1/8 ounce lure. 15 mile/hour wind. That's just because I'm a boss like that. It's a lot easier when you're on the lake, to be honest. In a boat, it's not that easy. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of that stick. Yeah, this one's not that big. I think they're getting smaller instead of bigger. Still nice, though. I'll still take it. Actually, it looks like a female. It's a female. It's a small little female. Healthy. Alright, sweetie. Let you go. Some of them don't take off real fast. She's like, dude, come on, I was making a nest. Definitely had some bites. Slow on the uptake though. Let go. Ah, missed it. No, the wind changed directions and the bite turned off over there, so I was like, yeah, well, I'll try the point before I leave. First cast. Oh. Come on. Come on, get in here. Not that big. Oh, some messed up fins. Maybe it already spawned. Caught it off that big old rock out there. Yeah, it already laid its eggs. Just laid them though, I think. Rocks. Just caught it right off that big rock, the back side of it. Followed it out from it, hit it twice, and caught it about a third of the way in. Still using the 1/8 Redeye. Very next cast, I gotta try to stick it out, but this wind is killing me. I gotta get out of here. Oh, lost it. I think I got the hook set that time. Ah, it's not very big though. Let's get this one in. There's so much body twist. Reeling up loose drag. And on the line makes my ears hurt. Yet. The group just moved off. Darn it. Pliers. There you go. One that just spawned or is spawning. Oh, there is a flat right out here in between the rocks, so maybe they're spawning on the flat there. Been ridiculous. I'm gonna just call it here, I think, after this one. Cast after cast, all of a sudden the wind picked up and the bite just fire. This is clear water. Maybe they feel a little safer. Choppy water. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get you loose, buddy. Oh, that's a nice one. Belly on that one. Must be a huge school of them right there. Took off. Alright, I don't know. You tell me, would you keep fishing or would you leave? I should have left already, but seems like I just keep catching them. I mean, it's windy, right? Road upside down over there. Me on the other side. One last look before I go up and over. Catch one eye next time. Well, this explains some stuff, dude. Check it out. These are the willow trays that time, dude. Remember? Check it out. These things are enormous. That one's growing right in the creek. I don't think it's gonna struggle. It doesn't run year round, but it should give it enough water. Bunch of babies coming up. Just notice this on the way up. You can argue about it or whatever. But nowhere around here do you see new pine trees, right? I haven't seen a single one in the sun. Get up to a shade area. Brand new gray pine. Right under a tree in the shade. They're not shade trees. I don't know. Think about it. I don't know. Obviously, bird pooped that one out, but just saying, there should be more of them around. Well, alright, you guys, I'm out of here. I could see somebody was just fishing here in a boat when I was coming down the hill, and there's somebody with a fishing pole walking up it, so I don't think I'm going to waste my time here after catching all this fish earlier. But thanks for watching, you guys. Once again, if you like the lures, You can get them at North Valley Tackle in Oroville. They got the 1/16 and the 1/8 sizes. Check it out. They work. All right, man. See you next time.